Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a little bit different to what I usually do. So I have a old client of mine who started working in a food shop and could no longer have acrylic nails, who is going to a wedding, so just wanted to wear them for one day. But she didn't want to just buy the usual press-ons. She wanted them to really resemble acrylic nails and with, you know, a customized design and stuff like that. So she asked me if I could help her, and of course I did. So I did do one set of the nails and posted them on my Facebook and my Instagram, and everybody was asking if I could record a video on how I did it. So this is me recording the other set of nails. So the only full tips that I had were the almond shape, as you can see. So what I'm just basically doing is using my acrylic there to sculpt and make that into a more ballerina shape, because that is what she wanted. I mean, she did say she wasn't fussed, but she did prefer that kind of shape. So what I'm doing is I'm making it quite thick there, and then I will take my E-file at the end to remove that kind of bend down, like that curve that is on the tip, just to make it nice and straight, and so that this tip will fit nice and snug to her natural nail when she glues it on. So I purchased these full tips to go on my poochies or any of the realistic hands that I do have. I haven't actually used them because I haven't soaked off any nails yet, so these were the only full nail tips that I have. So these were from eBay, and I think they were really cheap. I think they're about £3. If I can find the link, I will pop it in the description box below, so you can go ahead and check that out if you wanted to go and purchase some. So I've built up that free edge area with Milky Pink, and then I'm just blending in Slush Fairy. Just really trying to, I don't want to make these thick. I don't want it to stick them on and look like she has bloody pistachio nuts on her nails. That is not a good look. So I'm just really trying to keep it as thin as possible, just making it really pretty, trying to keep it like as clean with my brush as I can, because I don't want to be filing these tiny little things forever. And then I did go and cap that, but just didn't show me capping that on film there, because I must have just cropped it out without realising. So I've literally just got a detail brush, and then on the end of the brush I've stuck some blue tack. I've just stuck the tip onto the blue tack. Just makes it so I can easily remove it from the stick without damaging that nail tip at all, because we are remembering that she is going to be gluing these on, and she can take them off and reuse them as many times as she would like. So this is the index finger now. So I have already had her in my house and measured these tips against her nails and wrote down the size, and then we just lost the tip there. Yeah, so I've wrote down the size of what she is, and just wrote it down, and then I did obviously discuss like some design options with her, and she just kind of said she's wearing it for one day to a wedding. She's wearing a blue dress, and that she trusted me with the design, so this is what I came up with. So I've just applied a really thin layer of the Slush Fairy to this nail. I'm not building any coverage, and I'm not fussed about that blend. And then I'm going to come in with this absolutely stunning glitter from the Glitter Fairy, and this is called a Christmas snowman, I want to say. I'm pretty sure it's a Christmas snowman, but it is the most perfect wintry blue. Oh, I love it. And I have never used this on a set of nails before, and I really don't know why, but I will be probably using it a lot more. So I've just placed that in a little kind of swirl along the nail, and then I'm going to encapsulate in crystal glass. I then just leave that to set for a minute before I pop it off, and then I'll just do numerous brushes if you wanted to go through it quicker, but I just waited for it to set because I wasn't really doing anything else. And then just move on to the next nail. So I didn't record me doing the middle finger because that was just purely Slush Fairy. It was all Slush Fairy, all pink, nothing fancy. And then I've already built this, like the ballerina coffin shape on the end of this tip, and then I'm just going to come in with that glitter along this whole nail. So I'm picking up the tiniest amount of crystal glass and dipping into that raw glitter, and then I'm just really nudging it around on that brush, and then I'll just dip my wet brush back into the glitter and then pop it onto that wet acrylic that is on the nail tip, because again, we don't want these to be bulky. They don't need to have massive high apexes because they're not going to be on her nails for long. They are literally just going to be on for that day, and then she can take them off. And then I really just want to show you how stunning it is. Like, it just doesn't do it justice, but it is so sparkly and so pretty. I love it. Love it. Then I will go in and just cap that nail in crystal glass. So I'm using my big boy brush. I love this brush. I know I have a brush with my name on it, but I do love the big boy brush. I do swap though all the time, as you know, and change between brushes. There is like 3 that I go between, and that is the Glitter Planet Magic Stick in a size 10. I use the big boy CJP, and I use the Liz Guild from CJP. They are my 3 go-to brushes at the moment. So you can see me just tidying up that shape there. And then the pinky was just another ombre. So now I'm going to show you how we file away that curve. And this works with as well if you have clients' nails that curve down. So I'm just taking the E-file and then I'm just placing that right along there, making it straight and then filing in that C-curve. What this does is files away that pointy bit of the nail tip and makes that nail tip in that nice shape that we want. And then I just go over gently with it to perfect the shape. And then I will come in with the hand file and just go over it, smooth everything out, smooth away the edges, and buff over this nail. I will be giving her a file as well, so that if there is any kind of overlay or overlap and she needs to refine it slightly, she can go ahead and do that herself. Because obviously it's difficult when you're doing stick-on nails, because when you have your client in front of you, you will hold their hand, so you're looking directly at their hand, but you can't do that when you're doing stick-ons. So I have turned the tip around and filed it from my view as if it was on a client's nail, and filed it from the angle, so they should all be nice and straight. Yes, and then I will supply with a file, and she has her own glue, looking really good. Stick on, blah, blah, blah. And then I'll top coat all of these nails, but again, I just showed me doing one because I didn't think it was necessary to show the whole lot. But that is the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do. I love you all so much, and I'll see you all again in my next one. Bye bye.